Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions and the USC Trojans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
I caught up with the Nittany Lions head coach before the game. He told me that this is new for the Big Ten. Obviously, these teams coming all the way to the West Coast. The travel is long. They've been putting some practices in place to make sure their players are moving, getting up early, getting prepared for this time zone challenge. They are going to try to perform at their best performance level today, but they put a ton of time and research and science into making sure their players are prepared to go. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Nittany Lions ready to kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Timeout is called. Make sure everybody's on the same page. Play clock was down to 4. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
Break. Here we go.
The run inside. It's Jordan. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. These guys have taken some serious lumps in Big Ten play, and I want to see if they've become demoralized.
Yeah, I think you're going to find out a lot about their mental toughness here in this game, because at the start of the season, they were hoping to compete in Big Ten play. They've had some bounces not go their way. They've had some guys get injured. And now is the time in this game right here that you can turn it around by getting a win.
And it's hard. Obviously, such a difficult conference. The Big Ten, you got to bring your A game so many times or else you do get beat. You've had some setbacks. Now, how are we going to finish? We've talked about this season. We've talked about what we want to do, and we might not be living up to expectations, but we can control finishing strong.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, they're trying to hit the out route to the perimeter of the field. It's a good route by the wide receiver. He just drops the ball.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. To the air. It's Mayava. Trying to beat the D deep. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Punt is in the air. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Running inside. It's Martin. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Martin.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Such a big decision early in the game. When you're opening drive, 3rd and short, you run it, you don't pick it up, and now you're just inches away from getting it. I'm not going to be surprised, guys, if they decide to run it here again.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. They'll wrap him up, and he is stopped well short of the first down mark.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got a little grass. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Trojan.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Looking for daylight from inside his 20. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get it. Turning it on! Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
Man, they have got a weapon in this offense right there at running back. This dude is tremendous. You think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley, time and time again. Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Beck. hauls it in. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. That's caught. It's Martin. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Such a nice job by the wide receiver there on the corner route. He did a nice job off of the stem, not telegraphing where he was going. The defender had no idea, and when he broke to the corner, he created a little bit of separation. There was an accurate throw. He made the catch, then took it into the end zone.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Jordan. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, "Sit down, sir."
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Mayava. Pocket breaking down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Really good toughness by the QB to hang in there, take a big shot, but I will not give him credit for throwing into double coverage. So, nice job hanging in there, being tough, make a better decision, do not throw into double coverage. He got lucky that was an interception.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25.
Booster! Let it go!
From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. And they pick up the 1st down in what might be the last play here in the 1st quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. The run inside. It's Jordan. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying to impose their will with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Throws for the tight end. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And the Trojans will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That false start changes your mindset. Now you're 2nd and long, 9 yards to go. Looking for a man, it's Beck. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one they had to have a plan for one of the best receivers in the country, so they're double covering him. You can't do anything else, and still they can't prevent this guy from making the catch and getting the 1st down.
And the Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Here comes the heat. He sack. This defense all over him.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Beck. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now put you in a successful position for third down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
The Nittany Lions, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Running inside, it's Martin. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Got his man in the middle. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
The Nittany Lions go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wide receiver going in motion. On the move, it's Martin. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, and an array of possibilities here. Back to throw, it's Beck. Fires to the big fella. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
And I like this offense. They didn't get conservative. They stayed aggressive to go try to get points, and they get rewarded, and they take the lead and the momentum going into the half.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We begin with a look at Central Michigan taking on the Maryland Terrapins.
Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Zings it complete to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Pulls it in, it's Martin. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
And the Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Beck. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
They were really starting to put a drive together, and after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Wants to throw it. Pressure coming. Right on the money. They'll bring him down right at the 20-yard line, and a 4th down looms and decision time for this offense. Tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanking the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. That's reeled in, it's Anderson. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
It's very early in the college football season, but this coaching staff has to be very pleased by what they've seen from their quarterback. He's making real good decisions, and he's been accurate. That was his 100th completion early this year.
The Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jordan. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the 1st down.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. This time he wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football. Man, I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Gonna run it. It's Jordan. Breaks the tackle.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Third and 3.
Check, check. 18-52, soldier. 18-52, soldier. Check. 14-24 plus. 14-24, ready,
Looking to throw, it's Mayava. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He might want another play. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
So now it's second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Beck. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. To the ground to try to move the chains. Just outside the red zone. As they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Right back to the well. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. up a 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The pull and throw off the RPO. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. What a grab with one hand. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The Nittany Lions in the hurry-up. Defense in press coverage. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Penn State! Into the end zone for 6. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So they take over with great starting field position, move it 36 yards, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Slips through the line. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Time to take a shot. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Jordan. Crosses the 45. Maybe a crease. At the 20. Touchdown, Trojans! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The Trojans with the answer.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And they tacked on the extra point. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Beck. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Hansen. Timeout called on defense. 2:05 remaining on the clock, so they're hoping to save a few seconds once we get to the 2-minute mark.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Catch in the middle, it's Samuel. That'll be a first down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback takes a knee.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.